In Rialto U Project, it was a project that has been established here in Rialto in the 1980s. From the beginning, it always believed in arts as a methodology for young people to have their voices to be heard. We saw the vision of art as play, art as exploration, art as a programme, art as a socially engaged practice, and then art as a vocation. So the concept for the development of partnership with NCAD came about through that process, where we began to build a relationship with NCAD to look at what are the different ways in which young people can access programmes and NCAD.
As I've been in the U Project for a long time now, I've done multiple stuff with art, and it's shown me different aspects of art. I would like to know a little bit more of art and more history of it, because there is a lot of different ways to do art, and it is interesting what ways you can do it.
So we're hoping then with the relationship with NCAD that it's just an easy thing. They're used to the place, they've been here. It's just like the community centre, they can come here and feel comfortable in it.
I had never been to an exhibition or a gallery space until I actually joined NCAD. But I think, especially for the younger generations that have so much talent creatively and expressively, they've so much potential, and I think it's given them the opportunity that other people may have above them.
But over the last 10 years, we have had the opportunity to work alongside young people within their community, to invite young people and youth workers to come to NCAD, to have experiences on our campus, to work with our art and design students, and also to facilitate an engagement with cultural institutions, which is really, really important for us.
Art is a great opportunity to be yourself, and then with NCAD you're going to have great mentors, and with the involvement of Rialto U Project there's great youth workers there and volunteers that will really help and encourage you to progress your future, because there is opportunity. I was one of those kids before, and I came through the whole system.
I think there's also something really particularly lovely about young people from the community being in here and making work. You know, being in a mix of students from around the countryside, they bring an insight into the locality in which their peers live and make work.
I've been working with NCAD with Rialto for the last 2 years when I've been in Rialto. It's a real highlight of the year, I think. It's something the young people really look forward to, something they ask about. And I think one of the real highlights for me just from this week is that young people have been saying, young people who've never set foot in a university are now saying, I'm going to go here. So not just I want to go here, but I am going to go here.
We were doing a lot of different stuff, painting and drawing. It's really fun.
I have been doing art.
And we were painting, drawing and designing stuff. I think it's good to have, because it does teach us children how to get better at things.
It's just good to get out of your house.
And a lot of parents don't want their children staying on their games all day.
And it's really fun because then you can paint or colour or shade, and they teach you how to do stuff and all.
Probably the painting, that you can do whatever you want with, and it's so nice to feel on your hands.
We had to get ink and draw stuff on the back of the page and put it down. The printing, because you got to carve out, you didn't get to carve it out. You indented in it and then you printed it on a piece of paper, and it turned out really nice. When it was lunchtime, everyone was so loud. Yeah.
I want to be an artist.
You could use anything to create art, because art is creativity. You can use your imagination. And I love the way that every single teacher in the classroom helped you draw stuff, write stuff.
I guess just kind of everything was a learning process for me, and as well just in a way that I could be in the near future when I am teaching, I can kind of bring what we kind of did today into my classroom.
I think both the children and staff really
understand the value and just the fun of art. Sometimes NCAD, or maybe the idea of a gallery, can be very intimidating. So I think bring them in here from young, having fun, doing art, I think it really bolsters confidence.
So initially when they came in, they were really shy, they didn't really want to talk to us. Then as we got talking to them, giving them different materials, they started doing work for us. They really started to kind of open up, tell us about their hobbies, their personal lives, how they are at home, things like that.
They can try out things, they can be using different materials. There are a lot of different kind of opportunity for them to open up and be as creative as they want.
A lot of the time, the children just needed some guidance and just be like, you're doing a great job. And so it was constantly encouraging them and telling them that they were doing a great job, which they were. They were amazing artists and they all brought different things to the workshops.
From the point of the kids, and they have a different art views. So it's very interesting how they feel the art, how they feel the color.
They're a really creative bunch, not just in terms of painting, which I was doing in my workshop, but they're a really musical bunch. They love to dance, they love to sing. So it was really nice to be able to facilitate that as a student in NCAD and provide my skills to help them express themselves through art. It was an absolute privilege to do it.
So one of the themes for the 10-year celebration is the sense of community and artists in the community. And we really want the young people to understand all the different ways that artists contribute to our community. So it's really fantastic that they can learn about that at the workshop, that we have a chance for the young people to think about how they may contribute to their communities in the future as artists.
Now we're going to think about the next 10 years and how we can further enhance and develop our engagement with young people from Rialto Youth Project to support creative ambitions of young people who experience art and design within a formal educational structure, and what we can do as an institution to continue to support the work of young people from Rialto and to support the engagement within the visual arts and design within Dublin 8.